here from sapphiregladecomics, back again with another convention review video. Good to see you again. This past Sunday, October 27th, I had my last convention of the year in the form of Comic Logic's LockCon 2024. It was a trunk or treat type thing, and there were a bunch of local creators and shop owners. I was there vendoring, so I'm going to do my numbers. It was a good time, but we'll go into more detail as we go over the numbers. Alright, so in terms of numbers, you can see it here. You can pause this video here and read it and go off and do whatever you gotta do. But I'm still gonna go through it. Alright, so my table fee for this one was $35. It was an outdoor convention, so keep that in mind. At least it was sunny. It was a little chilly and a little breezy, but it was all right. I bought $60 of change with me, courtesy of my dad. Thank you so much, Dad. And those expenses were about $95. And it was a little bit of a lower sales volume. I'm not going to lie. The sales were disappointing, but that's kind of my own fault because, in all honesty, my inventory does not change because I don't have the money to constantly be buying new comics and putting them up for sale. 2024 has just been a year of struggles for me, big time, between my full-time job and school and doing food delivery on the side and trying to get this little business up and running. It was rough. I mean, I want to not deal with that, but unfortunately, just the way my life is right now is I'm just very stressed out, very tired with everything that I got going on, and it's not really getting any better. I'm trying to make it better, but uh, having these low sales kind of sent it home for me because I was just kind of thinking it's like, oh, I only did 51 in cash sales and 92 in card sales for a total of $143. I mean, yeah, I just don't have the inventory like I did last year. Last year was great because I had inventory. I was new to the game and I just didn't reinvest that money because there's always something that I gotta pay for. Like this week, I gotta pay back rent and I gotta pay to file my taxes, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, but I'm not taking that out on the convention. I wanted to go. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to sell some stuff. Um, and we did just that. So revenue was 143, expenses $95, brings us to a profit of about $48. Not my greatest convention, I'll be honest. Um, Most of it was due to, just having the same inventory over and over and over again. People know me, they know what I look like, and when they look at my boxes, they see the same thing as they saw 2 months ago. They're like, oh, you don't have anything new. Nice seeing you again, though. And they walk away and they don't buy anything. So for 2025 and beyond, Sapphire Glade Comics is going to rebrand. We're going to work on our branding. We're going to work on our marketing. We're going to work on getting more stuff. And I'm going to figure out how to reduce some of my stress level. And I think I might just have to drop out of school and not worry about school for a while. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. My dad didn't get his bachelor's till he was in his mid 50s. Um, so we're working on it. Anyways, those were the numbers from my last convention. And if you want, stick around. I want to share the overall year, and we'll go to end of year convention totals. So table fees worked out to be we spent about $756 on table fees for all of our conventions, $60 on food. That $60 on food was because that was the one convention that I decided to treat me and my dad to all of our meals that weekend. But after that, he's like, no, 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 Adam, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. You don't put it in your, don't worry about it. Just, I want to buy dinner and I want to buy lunch for us. So and breakfast, of course. So, um, and we only bought some new. We bought a little bit of new supplies, and that was $189. I don't know what that was, but I think it was the little shelving unit that I bought, along with a couple of other little things. And change totals were $320. We had about $320 across for all of our conventions, totaling that up, which means our expenses to be about $1,325. And our cash sales this year at all our conventions was $759, and our card sales were $657 for a total of $1,416 in revenue. Our expenses were $1,325, and we made a total profit across all these conventions this year of just $91. Running a business is not cheap. It's a lot of work, and there is still so much I have to work on to be a better vendor. I need to do branding and all that fun stuff. I need to do it. I need to do it. And Comic Logic, which is my local convention shop, we're gonna go hang out on their Facebook page. So I'm advertising Comic Logic because this is where I get all my books from. And Rob, the owner, was the one who gave me a chance to try being a vendor at a convention for my first time ever in 2023. So let's see. So when it comes down to branding, what is branding? Well, branding for a full-fledged brick-and-mortar business, which is what Comic Logic is. This is Rob here. This is a video of our overall show. Actually, you know what? Let me open up this video.
Good morning, everyone. Rob here, Comic Logic.
It's going to take a while for him to get to where I want to get to. Anyways, there was a vendor there that did the branding, and he was even getting kudos. I'm like, I need to do that. I gotta do that. So you'll notice how Rob is wearing his Comic Logic beanie, his Comic Logic hoodie. He has a Comic Logic shirt underneath that. So that is his type of branding. No matter what show he's at, his staff, they're wearing something with Comic Logic's name on it. I think they all wear shorts. Shirts. Yes. Shirts. And when they go to the local stuff, because they are local business, they go and support local businesses, which is something that I want to get up to, but I have to become a full-fledged business, brick and mortar, and get out there into the community, get to know people. I need to get over this introvert and being afraid of just talking to people. It's a lot. There's so much I want to work on, and I want to work on it because I'm passionate about selling comics. These numbers are not because I needed to do it. I wanted to do this. And I'm going to continue doing this. Yes, I've had disappointing shows like Big Lick, Fairfax, and the recent LotCon. But I want to do these shows still. And I'm going to. I need to work on my branding. So for instance, let's pull up another picture of Rob here. Dollar bill, anyone? You can buy a Comic Logic shirt from them. These are some of his staff. Advertising. Let me go down to. Let me go all the way down to their. I'll show you guys what the branding that I want to get up to for my shows. So you see they're advertising for they're going to be come see us Comic Logic, Fairfax Comic Con, and boom. This was their booth at Fairfax Comic Con. No matter what show they are at, this is what you're going to see. And it's a wonderful setup that he has. It's something that I want to get up to, but I know I have a lot to do before I can get to this point. But I want to do it. I want to do it. Maybe what I should do is I should go and ask him if I can work for him part-time. really learn the comic book business inside and out. And here's another overview of their books. You see they got sets, they got comics, 50% off, dollar comics, which aren't back and border comics, no matter what they are. Um, the wall. This is what he told me straight up. He told me, he's like, Adam, at any convention you go to, you need a wall. No matter the size of your space, you can fit a wall of books. Do you have enough to cover? I think you might. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I mean, I have most of the exclusive covers. And he's like, well, that's something. So do it. I'm like, basically, what he told me is like, you need to spend the money, Adam, to advertise your business, and you need to really focus on advertising your businesses. I do a lot of advertising for other businesses. It's not my main job. Obviously, I'm a data center technician. I work out of the data centers in my area. Um, and I mean, I enjoy my job. Uh, and this is something I want to do on the side. And one day, maybe it'll take over. But this is branding, guys. This is what a branded booth looks like. You got your wall books. You got a banner back here. So when you're walking down the aisle, and you see how I get the corner of your eye, you notice how that's red. What's red color normally known for? Catching attention. When we bleed, we immediately looks like in panic. Um, and blue is a nice soft color. So there's a lot to work on. But Comic Logic Fall LotCon was a great little convention, like always. It's a local convention. I would not recommend traveling out of town to attend as a vendor to it because it is so very, very local. And it's also outdoors, guys, in the fall. And Virginia weather in the fall can be cold as hell, warm as hell, could also be raining, and they don't have rain dates for their LotCons. But this is what we did, guys, for Comic Logic LotCon, and this is what we did for the end of year convention totals. So thank you guys for attending to my videos, and hope to bring some more content as the year goes on. And next year, new year, new conventions, guys, and we're gonna change the game up a little bit for us. I'm not going to compete with anyone. I'm just going to be like, hey, Sapphire Glade Comics is a very small business. I don't want to compete with the larger businesses yet. I want to still establish my name and all that. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and you all have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye bye, and happy Halloween.